Asian Refugees United, I would like to welcome you all. My name is Robin Gurung, and I'm the co-founder and the co-executive director of Asian Refugees United. This year is very important for us, a special year for us. Tonight, we are celebrating 10 years of organizing in California and 5 years of community building here in Pennsylvania. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. When Oakland's Bhutanese community relocated to Pennsylvania, we established a youth center here. With immigrant and refugee communities under attack by this current administration, we have launched We Belong Here campaign, coordinating with the nationwide movement to defend immigrant rights. We believe every person, especially those of us who have been marginalized, deserve sanctuary, a safe space to grow, mentorship, guidance, and the resources to reach our fullest potential. Our mission is not only about healing from the past. It is also about building a future where immigrant and refugee communities belong, lead, and thrive. Tonight, we invite you to celebrate that journey with us. As you listen to these stories tonight, enjoy the performances and learn about the work happening in our community. We hope you will feel inspired to continue walking this path with us. Once again, thank you so much for being here. And welcome to our Gala. Next, I'm going to invite RUPA's Program Manager Pratik Chetri to introduce himself, to introduce the team and the programs that we're running in Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste, Sauzana. Namaste. Hello. Okay. My name is Pratik Chetri. I'm the program manager. What? Okay. I'm the program manager of ARU, Asian Refugees United. So what I'll do is I'll spend a few minutes talking about our programs. I will introduce each of our staff members, and I will go on to what the main purpose of this event is, the gala is. Without further ado, can I have the next slide? Thank you. Okay, very briefly. I think many of you know already, and if you don't, this is, I think Robin mentioned earlier, it's in the flyer, you've seen it in the emails, if you checked it. So this is our 10-year anniversary celebration. So ARU is officially turning 10, ARU as an organization. Yeah! Also, ARU started initially not in PA, not in Pennsylvania. It's only been 5 years for us. So it's also our 5-year anniversary in Pennsylvania. Round of applause. So I'll just go directly to, you can read the slides, that's there. So in Harrisburg, that's what we mostly focus on, Nepali speaking Bhutanese community. तपाईहरुले हाम्रो आरुको विभिन्न स्टाफहरुलाई भेट्नु भएको छ विभिन्न कार्यक्रममा कुनै कम्युनिटी इभेन्ट धेरै जसो हामी युथहरुलाई राखेर फोकस गरेर प्रोग्रामहरु गर्छौं हैन so next slide. So here, this is Aru's team, Aru's staff. Some of them are based in California, but the ones based in Pennsylvania, can I have all of them come to the front. All the ARU staff, please. So we have Robin, the co-ED, and obviously, right? And then we have Chang, who is the co-executive director based in California. They're not here. Dohi, Hai, Phoebe, and Jaeun, all of them are California-based ARU staff. Next is me, right there. I think it's the same shirt. Next we have Kamana. Kamana is our education program coordinator. Kamana is currently a pre-med student at Penn State Harrisburg. Next we have Hagat. There you go. So Hagat Bilal and Bhadra Mishra are our co-coordinators for the Rapid Response Program that Robin briefly touched upon. Bhagat is, and both of them, coincidentally, both of them are computer engineers, software engineers, I was told. It's different from computer engineers. Smart people, a lot of smart people to go. Next we have Manju. Manju is our co-coordinator for Arts and Storytelling group. Manju has a bachelor's degree in early childhood development from New Hampshire. I'm sorry, I forgot. That, Plymouth State. But also she is working with APIPA, starting soon. Yeah. Next we have Noel, multi-talented artist, very talented. Yeah. So Noel didn't pay them to, clap louder. But he's also environment and urban studies student. Very smart, like I said before. Next we have Angel. She is based in California, but she works with the Pennsylvania team. We make it work. Also, Bhadra is based in Ohio. She's not physically in PA. She came over, she flew today to join the team for the celebration. We make it work. Next we have Sabin. Hey, Sabin. Beautiful voice. Sabin is also multi-talented. He's a singer, he's a dancer. He's not dancing tonight, but he has a degree in human development from Penn State Harrisburg. Next we have Parsu. Last and probably our best. Parsu is our media manager, media and production manager, because the role keeps on changing. He's our overall doer. But he's also very talented. He is producer of many of very popular movies like Ungu Suitar, Zari, Zari 2, and I can go on, right? So this is our beautiful team. We somehow make it work. मेरो नाम प्रत्यक्ष छेत्री भइसक्यो नि हैन? Okay. Also, apart from working for ARU, I'm also a doctoral student of public health at NYU. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, for now. So next, what I'll do is, thank you. So these are Zara using sections. So Zara section, those are the fields, those are the verticals, those are the areas where ARU Pennsylvania largely works in. Civic engagement, we do, since 2022, we've started our civic engagement group. We do a lot of voter registration, voter education work, political education. Something that we started last year is to train some of our community members to run for office, right? It's important to participate in these activities, but also running for office is equally important, right? And something we started very recently is Ekata Community Conversation Dinner Series to bring in different members of our community, of this community. Civic engagement, Biraj over here is a big part of our civic engagement team. Big round of applause for Biraj. The next one, arts and storytelling. This is where Nawal and Manju, the two cool people from our team, are leading that. We bring in young people, not so young people, to this artist residency program where they rope in different stories of themselves, of their families, of the community, and turn those into beautiful performances. And some of those performances have been, performed in DC, in San Francisco, different parts of the country. And the two main programs that I will briefly talk about are under wellness and education. Both are largely young people focused, youth focused. On wellness side, we have Soccer for Success, largely geared toward kids aged 5, 6, 7 to 15-ish age, and Sabin will come here and talk about it in a bit. We also do Youth Wellness Day every year. Recently, we've started another program focused on youth mental health, which we will talk about in the upcoming weeks and months. On the education side, First Step Forward is especially geared toward high school students to make sure high school kids from this community have all the resources and support system to go to college or any other non-academic career if they choose to do that. So for First Step Forward we'll have Sabin and Kamana come here and talk about those because that's what this whole event is largely for. Before I forget, around you must have some kids from these programs, Soccer for Success and First Step Forward. Maybe let's have a show of hands if you can wave if you're part of First Step Forward. So the kids in the back and the kids who let you in, signed you in, those are from First Step Forward. Soccer for Success. Who do we have from Soccer for Success? Kids? Oh, over there, here, okay. And, okay. Oh, here, yes. And also we have and always need mentors and facilitators to run these programs. Can we have facilitators wave of either of the programs? Come on. Quick. Where's Swatch? Where is... Anyway, there are a lot of folks around, but the point is talk to them in between breaks to learn more about these programs.
My older sister was already involved with art, and she encouraged me and my younger sister to join First Step Forward. At first, I didn't really know what to expect, but that first session pushed me out of my comfort zone in ways I hadn't experienced before. I had to speak in front of groups, participate in activities, and share my ideas with people. Even simple things like icebreakers helped me learn how to open up and build confidence. Through those sessions, something started to shift. I realized I was capable of more than I thought. First Step Forward gave me opportunities to practice leadership, work with others, and develop skills that I never thought I had. Another big realization for me was understanding my path after high school. I learned that college isn't the right path for everyone, and that's okay. For me, I discovered that technical school is a better fit because of the confidence and direction I gained through First Step Forward. I'm now applying to technical school and building a future that makes sense for me. One of the most meaningful parts of my journey is that I didn't just stay a participant. I went from being a First Step Forward mentee to becoming a mentor. That transaction meant a lot to me. I went from being the person learning and finding my confidence to help guide other students who might be feeling the same way I once did. If you're considering supporting this program tonight, I encourage you to do so. Your support helps create opportunities for students to grow, discover their potential, and step into leadership roles they may have never imagined for themselves. First Step Forward has changed my life for the better, and I'm very grateful for everyone who has made that possible. Thank you.
my name is Divya Gumre. I would like to thank Ado for hosting this event and allowing me this opportunity to share my story. I am a junior at Penn Manor High School and I'm on the pre-med track. When I first heard about First Step Forward, I was hesitant because of the distance barrier. I would have to drive an hour to get to each session, but I decided to give it a try because I knew Kamana, and I'm glad I did. Before First Step Forward, I knew nothing about the college process. Being a first-generation student and also the oldest, I felt the responsibility to know how to get far and set a role model for my siblings, my cousins, and younger friends. The program helped me with essential knowledge for applying to college and tips and tricks to help better my chances of getting accepted. At first, I felt lost. All the other students were from the Harrisburg area, and they were already close friends, but I was from Lancaster. Even though I didn't know anyone, I decided to put myself out there, and because of this opportunity, I am surrounded with a surplus of mentors and friends. First Step Forward also helped me become a more outgoing person. I used to be scared of public speaking, but now I am adapted and I'm less worried when speaking to a large crowd. Additionally, one of the mentors connected me with a program called Pipeline Dreams. And this program is for pre-med students to help them with their medical journey. It provides us with hands-on activities, research opportunities, and also guest speakers. I know the program will better help me for my future and support me, even though it does mess with my dance classes. Because for me, dance is a hobby, but medicine is my future. Without Ado and First Step Forward, I would still have no idea what to do, stressing out about all the essential points that I needed to make. But everything that this program has done for me and others is very helpful, and I hope that everyone is going to be able to contribute and support us. I want to thank you all, and I hope we can expand this program to Lancaster, where I can share my knowledge and help others who are just like me, stressed out about all the overload of information. Thank you again for this opportunity and listening to my journey with Ado and First Step Forward.
Okay, how cool are they? Yes? Yes. So they're really cool, but like Vidya mentioned, like Kamana mentioned, part of this gala is also we would want to open this kind of opportunity for more kids. So we have a program in Harrisburg, and if we have more resources, we would like to expand it to Lancaster, to Cumberland County, to Carlisle and Mechanicsburg, but also not just for kids from Whitney's background, but also for other refugee and immigrant kids in the community. So that's our eventual goal, and that's what this whole program is for. Thank you, Kamana, Pritam, and Divya. Next, I will invite Sabin Suba, who is our coordinator for Soccer for Success. And along with him, he will invite one of the mentors, one of the coaches for the soccer program, and one of our soccer program participants. So without further ado, Sabin, Chandra Devi, and Swapna.
Thank you, Pratik. Good evening, everyone. Sabajana Namaste. मेरो नाम चाहिँ Sabin Suba, and I'm the Soccer for Success coordinator at ARU. I want to share how my journey with Soccer for Success program began. I first got involved with ARU through arts and storytelling program and quickly became very engaged. Around the same time, I needed to complete volunteer hours for one of my classes. And during that time, I met one of the RA staff member, Parsadai, and we had a great conversation about a program called Soccer for Success. He introduced me to the requirement for becoming the program coordinator, and that's how my journey began with Soccer for Success. As the coordinator of the program, which is supported by Yuva Soccer Foundation, I oversee the youth participant, ensure their safety, and help create positive learning environments. I work with players to develop the soccer skills while also encouraging teamwork, discipline, and confidence. Through this experience, I've also grown personally. The program strengthened my leadership skill, improved my communication, and taught me the importance of patience and responsibility. And now I would like to share a quick short story shows the importance of this program. At the beginning of the season, one of the participants was very shy and rarely spoke in front of others. Over time, with encouragement from the teammates and the coaches, he began participating more. By the middle of the season, he was confidently leading warm-ups in front of the groups. Seeing that growth reminded me why this program matters so much. Parents have also shared how excited their children are to come to practice each week. Many say their kids are more active, more social, and talk about their teammates at home. This shows that we're doing more than soccer. We're building confidence, friendship, and strong sense of belonging. Our volunteer assistant coaches also play an important role. They mentor younger players and serve as positive role models, showing how peer leadership can help youth grow. Looking ahead, we hope to expand our program by increasing attendance, attending short leadership talks before practice, and eventually creating opportunities for teens to participate. To continue this work, we are seeking sustainable funding for the next 6 to 12 months. This support will provide stipends for coaches, proper gear for players, and healthy snacks during practice. When we invest in soccer, we invest in our youth and for the future of our community. Thank you for your support. And now I would like to welcome one of the players from Soccer for Success. His name is Swapnil.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम स्वप्निल पौडेल हो। म 9 वर्षको हुँ। म कक्षा 3 मा पढ्छु। One thing I like about Irish soccer is that I get to play soccer, and I have gotten a lot better in soccer than I was before.
How old are you and what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade, and I'm 9 years old.
How do you feel when you play soccer?
I feel good and happy because it is my favorite sport.
What did you learn from soccer?
I learned to not give up and never back down.
And why do you like to come into ARE soccer program? Why do you like to come into soccer program?
What I like about soccer is that I just get really active and I get
Thank you. And lastly, I would like to welcome Chandra Didi, who is also a former coaches from Soccer Success. Chandra Didi.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste, हजुर सबैलाई. मेरो नाम चन्द्र मगर हो. म हेरिसबर्ग पेन्सिल्भेनियामा बस्दै आइरहेको छु. मैले यहाँ धेरै कुरा त भन्न चाहिनँ. यहाँनिर मैले अलिकति आरुलाई चाहिँ मैले कोचको रूपमा, not the coach really, but I helped Sabin bhai just to assist for some dribbling, some shooting and some passing. So म यहाँनिर मैले अलिकति लेखेको पनि छु. म हजुरहरूलाई यो पढेर सुनाउने छु. So I am here to share my experience as a coach in Soccer for Success by Aru. When I stand here on this field and watch the children running, laughing and playing, it means something very special to me. It reminds me of my own childhood. I grew up in refugee camp in Nepal. We had very limited resources and equipment. We did not have fancy fields or many tools, but we had energy, we had teamwork, and we had so much happiness and laughter. Being a part of this program brings back those memories It refreshes those moments of my childhood and reminds me how to be powerful. And sports is not only the game, so it helps us to shape our lives. Looking at the children today, I see real changes before joining program like this. Many kids spend most of their time at home with phones, iPads, or computers. We all know how much that can affect their physical and mental growth. But after joining Soccer for Success, I have seen many changes in kids. At the beginning, they were very shy, not too open to share their feelings and ideas. But after a few days, I started seeing changes in them. They talk, they run, they play, and they share their ideas and feelings. Programs like this play a very important role in the physiological and physical development of our children. They help kids to grow stronger, healthier, and happier. They give children a chance to express themselves, build confidence, and discover their strength.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's great to be with you. I just want to express my gratitude to Asian Refugees United. I've found them to be an amazing resource as a county commissioner, and they're doing really important work. Look, refugees make our communities stronger. I believe that wholeheartedly. And I know that right now, unfortunately, in our country, there's people who are doubting that. I see the resilience every single day of your community and other communities that make up Dauphin County and central Pennsylvania as a whole. And I'm so grateful for it. It's inspiring to me. It's inspiring to my staff. And we stand with you and honor your resilience. So thank you so much for having me tonight. Look, I want to say something that's incredibly important to me is education. My wife is a third grade teacher in Harrisburg City, and to see the programs that ARU has around education. My wife is also an artist, and I love art, and I love music. I play music, and so to see these programs that you have, sports, I'm a basketball coach for my own kids, and to see that you have soccer and you have other programs that are getting kids active, this is so critically important for all kids from all backgrounds, but certainly those who maybe wouldn't have the opportunity to participate. And so I just want to thank ARU for all the amazing work that they're doing in that. It's great to see that leadership on display this evening. Look, in May of last year, I was confronted with the reality that a number of our neighbors were taken. And I got to meet with multiple families who were dealing with deportation. I went on a trip to Pike County Jail with a number of families to visit their loved ones for the last time prior to deportation. I sat in the lobby of a jail and I watched them go back and meet with their loved ones, some of them for the very last time. Very likely for the last time, I hope not. That changes you when you experience that, when you sit with families who are mourning and grieving in that way. I want you to know that I'm with you, that there's solidarity in this moment right now. That doesn't make things better, but it means we need fighters in positions like county commissioner and all throughout our government who are going to lead and stand and protect dignity and opportunity right now, because we know that there's those trying to tear that down. Government, in my opinion, must stand with our refugee communities in this moment. Look, there's no doubt we need change right now, but here's what I'll say. I think organizations like ARU are going to be critical to bringing that change, to telling the stories, to highlighting the amazing work that refugees are doing in our community, to uplifting those stories, to supporting leaders like myself as I support them. I really believe ARU is building something that is going to meet this moment that we're in. And I'm so grateful to be here with you tonight. I want to say something. Each of you probably has one of these on your table, okay? I will be making a donation tonight. On the back of this, I want to tell you, make a donation tonight. I met with ARU to talk about their rapid response team because it's going to be incredibly important. It already is, but it'll continue to be incredibly important for our community to have something like rapid response to ensure that families have the resources they need. Our office is working with them and others to help refugee families who experience this. I met just this week on Thursday, I sat down and met with a wife who had her husband taken and helped. I'm trying to help understand their case, understand the ways that our office can interact and help them. And rapid response teams who get a handle on what's happening have a better way of handing me information so that I have it and I can do what I can from my position to help. So please know that your donation, all the other things that are happening that they're doing are so critical and important, but even the rapid response, it's so important because it helps us ensure that we're deploying all the resources we can to the families that are most in need as they're experiencing these traumatic events. And so I'm committed to keep showing up as a county commissioner and a leader in this community and to support each and every one of you here and to support ARU. And I want to encourage you to make a donation and to continue to support their work as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Justin. So in the list of esteemed guests, I would like to welcome Sodara Township Commissioner Tom Connolly as well. Sorry, I forgot your name earlier. Thank you so much for joining us. And your support to the community has been amazing, very much instrumental to our work, to the community's development. Thank you so much. एउटा ग्रान्टबाट र भोलिन्टियर सम्भावनाको रूपमा हामी देख्छौँ र हाम्रो कामलाई हर पल साथ दिनुहुने यहाँहरू सबैलाई एकदमै हृदयबाट धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। सजिलो यात्रा सजिलो रहेन, हरेक पाइलाहरूमा हजुरहरूले साथ दिनुभएको छ र आउने दिनहरूमा पनि साथ दिनुहुनेछ भन्ने आशा गरेका छौँ, किनभने हजुरहरूको साथ सहयोगले नै आउने भावी पिँढीहरूको लागि भविष्य निर्माण गर्ने वातावरण मिल्नेछ भन्ने विश्वास गर्दछौँ। त्यस्तै हामी खाना खाने डिनरको समय भइसकेको छ। भोलिन्टियर साथीहरू खाना रेडी हो? राइट। खाना खाँदै हामी साङ्गीतिक मनोरञ्जनमा रमाउनेछौँ। फेरि पनि हामी जेम्सा म्युजिक एकाडेमीका प्रशिक्षक मुस्कान बालाम्पाके र सङ्गीत कर्मी साथीहरूलाई हामी स्टेजमा बोलाउनेछौँ र हजुरहरूलाई हाम्रो भोलिन्टियर साथीहरूले पालै पालो दुईटा कुनामा हजुरहरूलाई खानाको लागि चाहिँ साथ दिनुहुनेछ भन्दै जोरदार तालीका साथ हाम्रा सङ्गीतकर्मी साथीहरूलाई स्वागत गरौँ। एन्ड इन्जोय द डिनर। थ्याङ्क यू। राइट, सबै कलाकार भाइ बहिनीहरू स्टेजमा आइदिनु हुनको लागि हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु। यहाँहरू सबै स्टेजमा डान्सर भाइ बहिनीहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो। दिव्य घिमिरे, आयुषा चापागाई, उहाँहरू ल्याङ्कास्टरबाट हुनुहुन्छ। आयुष घिमिरे, अनुषा चापागाई, Geeta Dangal, Ayusa Dangal, Manisha Gurung, Vinita Gurung, Arpita Sepa, Ayusa Lamichane, Christina Tamang, Arpana Serpa, Mercy Rai, Samira Gurung. यहाँहरु सबैलाई जोरदार तालिका साथ प्लिज Thank you so much for the amazing performance. Thank you. Wow. एउटा फोटो हजुरहरुको त